bit peeved off with me. Right, how good are you lot? You're not that clever, are you? You're not that good. No, you're not that clever. No. Church. Yeah, I need churches anyway. I don't want... Right, he's the governor.
Yes, my lord.
No, I don't want to see him. Oh, never mind. I don't get why you have to keep... You select a character and you select back on the town. You should be able to just move along with your arrows, but you can't.
Speaking on behalf of the English crown,
Yeah, get a move on.
I shall continue tomorrow, sire.
Yeah, thank you. Whatever. Yeah, this heresy is getting a bit... It's getting a bit stupid, to be honest. What is it now? It's gone down 5%, so it's gone up to 55%, then it comes back down to 50%. It doesn't seem to matter how many churches I build. 19%! I've got nothing to combat that at all. And the squalor. All that represents just 8%. Are we near the maximum? Well, we're not really. I mean, we're still about nearly 2,500 underneath the next upgrade level. Well, I suppose we could be sort of approaching the limit, I suppose. But we are probably, yeah. But can't really see it causing all that. Base farm, yeah, it could be farming. I haven't got crop rotation, but that's crop rotation is basically almost modern farming techniques. Not really, but they started to sort of rotate crops through different fields until they left one field line fallow for a while, for a season, and then they'd rotate the crops around. Yeah, exactly what it says, all year round, so they could just use districts all year round, so they maximise the use of farming districts all year round. So you go from crops that would grow in summer but will probably die in winter, then you grow malleable crops, tougher crops for winter farming as well. Turnips, potatoes I believe as well. Root crops rather than wheat. Wheat is basically what grows in winter, but potatoes and turnips and things like that, root vegetables will. That's basically what that's about. Then you rotate the crops around and it puts nutrients back in, allows nutrients back in, and you plough it back in, and you plough the soil back, and you turn the soil over, and all that sort of technical stuff. Okay, so not much I can do. That town hall, that's council chambers. Oh, of course, yeah. So that's 10% bonus due to lot, 10% health bonus, and an increase in tradable goods. Because the council chambers would promote the town's goods. Right. I'm going to keep the troop levels down to a minimum, but I need to keep so many just in case I have a problem with Norway, France, or Scotland. I don't think Scotland will cause much of a problem, but you never know. That's something, land clearance. Should really have done that first. Got the priest here. I've done it again, haven't I? There we go. And William Beaufort. Nothing I can do here. There's nothing I really want to do here either. Priest. I need churches, I need Robert the Saint. He's a saint. As a case, will need to pray for his sins, but apparently he's a saint. Okay, whatever. Agent. Another 5. Ooh, he's pretty good, isn't he? Alfred Weiberg. Or Weiberg. I don't think he needs training anymore. So Robert De Vere was my top general. For some reason he's come down. He was my top general as well. Feels unappreciated. Fair in rule. Tax policy acceptable. Tax collected 400. So got 9,000. Got over 9,000. Oh, 9,000 or more at plus 900. So he's got. I don't think that means he's at well over 10,000. Because that's been there for quite a while. So I've got archers. I meant to move Aston to Fitzgerald. Bloody hell, he's good. Well, he should be a War Council member. But saying that, if your governor is, he can transfer the troops obviously over to him. And he takes them off on battle. Into battles. So there's no reason for me to mess around with that. Plus the fact with his amount of stars, he's starting to get on a bit. He's in his 60s now. So when he dies, his War Council membership and his personal shares will be up for grabs again to be rewarded. More likely to be rewarded to him. Not guaranteed, but it's highly unlikely it will fall to him. He's militarily minded as well. I've got no real sort of characters with governor traits. That'd be good if I could have my, governor traits, and then I could put them in as governors, and I've got generals that I can keep just for leading military units into battles. So he's a night fighter as well. He's honest. Mixed loyalties. Also with the problem of trying to serve his own interests as well as that of his superiors. -2 loyalty. So that's why his loyalty's not up here. He's religious. I can see that. And he's got 3% supplies purchased. 2,100. He's got 2,100 florins. That's okay. And the Duke of York. And then I go from Normandy back to Caen Castle. I've already moved the diplomat, so yeah, there he is, his bishop. This priest has been granted the title of bishop and now commands one of the local dioceses. Should his diocese be lost, he will be stripped of his title. So if I move him out, does that mean he thinks he's been stripped of his title, at which point he goes down in piety and he gets a bit peeved off? Well, he's a witch hunter. And he's a monk. Whenever I've seen that monk perk come up and be awarded to a character, what I can tell, they seem to be more likely to go into heresy and become heretics. That's a bad. I always get a bit wary whenever I see a character with that trait. For some reason, I don't like. It might not have anything to do with it. Might be completely unrelated, but the pattern seems to be when they get that, they turn into heretics. Well, an archbishop would go and pop his clothes on me, wouldn't he? He had a full stack of piety stars. Damn. Right, I've moved the diplomat. Nothing else to really do this turn. So that's 1126 AD, and it's summer. So next will be 1126 AD winter. So it'll be winter turn. A gift from the Masons Guild. In recognition for past aid and support to the Masons Guild, the Masons will build a place of worship in your honour, so that the faithful may gather. The Masons Guild has built you a place of worship. Where? What? Kent Castle? Why here? Let's have a look. Master Masons Guild. There's a church there, but that's not... Well, that's nothing to do with them. There's a small church. I don't get that. Strange. Why Kent Castle? Why not London? Because I put that on the build list. Oh, never mind. Whatever. So that's the Cardinal of Denmark has died. So, oh, Norway and Georgia have allied together. Norway and Georgia, it's a bit of a distance, isn't it? York with the priest, which yeah, I remember that. Castle Chambers in London, okay, that's good. So that's London finished the council chambers. Bishop +1 piety. Coffee Normandy biographer +1 authority. Henry of England, Lord High Steward, increased loyalty. Henry of England is the king. Why is he being given Lord High Steward? Don't get that. $7,270, and yet that's not reflected down here. Oh. Wait a minute. There we go. Huh. Of course. 4,000 to 4,900, so it could be close to 4. It could be 4,900, and I wouldn't know the difference. Yeah. So I want to expand to 45 regions. Got to London, Nottingham, York, Bordeaux, Paris, Dublin, well Dublin's there, Edinburgh and Jerusalem. I've got to conquer Scotland, Edinburgh. I've got to conquer Jerusalem, crikey. Jerusalem? I've got to eliminate factions Scotland and France. Is that really historically accurate? I don't think it is it? Pretty sure France is still there today. Yeah. And Scotland is there as well, yeah. So I don't know what that's all about. Well, never mind. So London, Nottingham, York. I've got Ken, so I've got these first 4. So there's only Angers, Bordeaux, Paris. I've got London, I've got Dublin. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 settlements I need to conquer and keep hold of by, I don't know what year that would be. Sicily still needs bad books. HRE isn't exactly this sort of flavour of the month either. Got Castile and Leon. We've got Genoa, Scotland, France, Aragon, and Norway. And the Crusader States out of the top, so that's right. Let's go and visit London. What are these two doing here? Egyptian Navy. Did they not come from that way? I thought they come from this way. And Genoese Navy. It's weird.
Confused, Sadiq? I am not in your navy.
Oh no. I don't build dhows. You can use for over 1,000 years. The dhow is a traditional Arab sailing vessel. One or more triangular Latin sails. The ship's used for trading, but can be upgraded to carry warriors armed with bow and scimitar for assaulting enemy ships. So you don't have cannons then. 150, yeah, they're pretty similar.
We are not contesting these waters with you.
What are you doing in the channel then? That's a galley, basic galley. Sail and oars. Charge by attack of 8. What's my attack?
Fleet ready, sire.
Attack of 6. But then again, I'm not really sort of invested much in the navy. It's a bit of a silly thing to do because it's supposed to be an island. But, although I don't know because if I click on a character,
Hail my king!
they can get across there. Which I don't get. Well, that's about. You shouldn't be able to get across there. Well, never mind. I'll have to handle that if it comes about. You know, if it becomes a problem. I'll have to think of something to do there. We'll put a fortress there or something like that to block the route. That's for the future though. So I've got an inn being built. Of course I need the inn for the assassin. I need assassins. But the only way to be able to take one of these heretics down without risking creating another heretic and the priest. If I turn the priest up against one of these and they lose, they fail to denounce it, there's a chance that I could lose the priest into heresy itself. So I'll have 2 heretics instead of just the 1, which is what I think's been going on. I think my priests have been turning to heresy, which isn't a good thing. Right, so that's the inn. One more turn. Oh, hang on a minute. I want to check. Let me check. Squad should start coming down. Should get health bonuses. Still at 50%. And when he got 60% religious support. Yeah, I really need some more priests. I also need more. I don't know if more priests would add anything to the ability of... No, well I can't anyway, so that's a moot point. No, never mind. Right, Dublin. Can't really do much in Dublin. I would have liked to have been able to send a unit here. Which is what I think I'll probably have to do. So I'll come back to Dublin once I've done the rounds. Right, 6 more turns for the mines. That 2 more turns on Bristol's upgrade. So that's 6. No, 4 turns. So that's 4 more turns on the blacksmith. Nottingham Castle. 4 more turns on the mine. Religious unrest is... It's like it's steady at 20%. But 8%. $84. That should be... So it's 8% each, so it's 16% actually, not 8%. What's he talking about? I don't get that. I've got 84%, that should be that's 16%. Not supporting Catholicism, so that's 16% then. 20 that well that's not 20%. 2, 4, 6, that'll be 80% unrest. And it's not. So yeah, it's weird. Back to Cairn Castle. And I need the church building here badly. Because I could. It's only 5%, but I don't want it. I don't want heresy to get a foothold at all. Because the rest of my towns, especially some of the major towns, it seems to be very, very difficult to get rid of once it's established. So I'm going to go with the church. I'm going to put the church in the... Normally I wouldn't, stack buildings in the queue. But for that I think I will. It's only me 813 florins per turn, but it's a fortress and I need to keep hold of it. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Very powerful units. Very powerful units. Feudal Knights. Well, Millies, obviously. But Feudal Knights especially. And the General's Bodyguard is very, very important. You can operate those independent of the General themselves. And there's no upkeep. It's very handy. Very, very powerful unit. Obviously, 4. It's not as powerful as the Feudal Knights. but they've got a charge bonus of 2 extra points. That's very, very handy to have. Okay, so it's kind of castle. Right. So that's all the rounds done. Except, of course, my diplomat. So I'll just go and check him. Move him
Sire.
along. Then I'll get back to Dublin stat. I'll have to move a...
Approaching their dignitary, sire.
Nearly.
As much as you may wish it, I am not yours.
Azabs and Turkish javelin man. No idea what they are. Okay, right. I need to move a unit down to here. But it's too far for a single unit to move. I don't want the priest for, don't I? So... Damn. Where on earth? Can't really risk moving an entire unit. A good 10 rebel. I've got no spare general. I'm going to move him
Yes,
down to
noble
London
sire.
as well. Because I like to get a decent education in the capital rather than over there in Nottingham.
Orders.
Don't move that.
We'll make camp here, sire.
They could 10 rebel. There's a chance that they could. But I can't really take the risk of... Guns influence only 1%. And that's 10%. It would still be garrison, yeah, but so it's still be over 100%. So I could risk sending him.
An honor, sire. Assembling a mighty host of your troops, sire.
There's only 2 of you. What do you mean, mighty host of troops? So it's that. What the devil? It's actually gone up 140% to 160% because there's no governor there. I don't know. I don't get that, but maybe they just didn't like him very much. Entirely possible. Maybe he had bad breath. I don't know. Right, so that's it. Again. Yep. I really should get rid of these though. You know, because it could be causing devastation, even though I don't think they are. Oh yeah, devastation 66. 830, that'll increase. Yeah. Yes. What's the 125 though? I think it'd be a good testing ground if I recruit one of these field knights. That's 600 more florins per turnout though. So got archers. Missile attack of 2. No, missile attack of 3. Charge one's 1 missile. Total defense 10, 3 of armour. So melees 450 per turn. Not really worth. They're a little bit cheaper, but I've got Paris into Field on Knights. That is 150 florins a turn is actually well worth it. I'll actually build on Field of Knights as well. And they're elite, but you can only really afford a handful of units, even with a lot of income. But it's good to get like a foundation early on, so I get some experience and extra, which increases the ability, obviously. Right, so I'm gonna get rid of these at some point. So move the diplomat, nothing else to really do. So it is 11:26 AD and it's winter. So the next turn will be 11:27 and it'll be summer.